Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be showing my Wii U collection. First bought the Wii U back in 2012 when it first came out. I think it came out November, I forgot the actual date. I think it was November 22nd, 2012. Yeah, I remember being very excited for the system because this is the first Nintendo console to be in HD, and I was pretty excited for that. I was back then I was just like a Wii U fanboy. I was buying every third party for the Wii U, and I was just looking forward to seeing a lot of third parties come to the Wii U. You know, I thought that Nintendo would get the third parties back this generation, but unfortunately they really didn't. They only had got like a few of them, and then that's about it. But you'll see my collection, and I'll just talk about, you know, not each game. I'm not going to talk about each game, but I will show every game, and I will give you a little bit of backstory on the games. And this video might be a bit long because I have a lot of Wii U games here, and I can't wait to show it to you. First, I'm going to start with the games that's currently still exclusive on the Wii U. You can only play these on the Wii U. So as you know, a lot of games got ported to the Switch, and games you can play on other consoles as well, like third parties. But first game here we have is Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. I didn't really enjoy this one that much because you have to look at the screen all the time. So I figured this one will be better on the 3DS because the screens for that console is close to each other. But it's an alright game. It's just that I don't like drawing to move and stuff like that all the time. But it's an okay game. It's not that bad. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. I know in other places it's called Kirby and the I think Rainbow Paintbrush, or just Kirby and the Paintbrush. I'm not sure. I know it's a different name in other places. Next up we have Splatoon, the first one. I'm very excited for part 3. I put so many hours into part 2. This one, I think I put like over 100. Not too sure. I know I didn't put that much compared to part 2, but this one is fun. There's still some things in this one that I wish that they would have brought in part 2. Like there's some levels in here that I wish they would have brought. There's some of the special weapons. No, the special moves that you do in this game. Some of them I wish they brought over here, but I can understand because some of them is similar. Like the Kraken in this game is similar to I forget. I haven't played Splatoon 2 in so long. It's like the ball thing that you use, and then you could just eventually blow it up and then pop it. That one. If anybody knows, just hit me in the comments. I'm just forgetting because I haven't played Splatoon in so long. But this one is very fun. I hope in part 3 that that they at least give you the option to have like a offline mode. That'd be pretty cool. Split screen. That'd be cool if they did that. And the story. Hopefully they'll make like the story a little bit better than what we had in part 2 and part 1. The story's not that great. I mean it is good, but it's not that long. But you really in for it for the multiplayer, and I think the service is still up for this game. I still do enjoy playing it. Next up is Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. They really couldn't think of a title for this one, so they just call it Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Excuse me. And they also have a 3DS version. This one was fun. I'm not huge on Smash Brothers. I do like collecting the Amiibos. This game pretty much got me to collect the Amiibos. My first Amiibo I got was Mario, and then 100 Amiibos later, there's so many now. But this one was pretty fun. Pretty fun party game. It's boring by yourself. Next up is Sonic Lost World, Deadly 6 Bonus Edition. This one is not It's not one of the best Sonic games, but it's not that bad. I still need to go back and finish it though. I think I got really close to the end, and I never finished it. I don't know why, but it's a pretty decent Sonic game. Next up, we have Super Mario Maker. Now, we did get a sequel on the Switch, so if you're looking to play this game, you're better off going with Part 2. But if you don't want to pay $60, you can go with this one. This one is pretty fun, you know, creating levels and stuff like that. I'm not really into creating levels. You can share them, you can play other people's levels. I believe you can't share it no more on here because I'm not sure if they took down the service for the games on the Wii U here. But this one is fun. Fun game. Okay, let me see if I'm gonna show these together. Next up is Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard. These came together because they had like a big box package. I'll just start with this one. This one is good. I do enjoy the Star Fox games, but I just wish they progressed the story, you know, because it just seems like every Star Fox game, like the story doesn't get anywhere. It just seems like you're playing the same game over and over and over again. The controls is not, it's pretty terrible, but once you get used to them, it feels good. But hopefully Nintendo will make another Star Fox game, a brand new one, just, you know, new story or something, new character or something. And this is Star Fox Guard. Didn't put too much time into this game. It was alright. You know, it's not something that I would go out and run out and buy. Yeah, it's alright. Next up is Paper Mario Color Splash. Still need to play through this game. I played it for a couple of hours. Not a bad game, but I need to go back and play this one. I played the new one on the Switch. That one was really fun. So I want to go back and play this one. I heard this one is long, so yeah, I prepared myself for that. Next up is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games, Sochi 2014. I love these Mario and Sonic games. I always enjoy it for the mini games. They have some pretty fun ones here. You know, skiing, ice skating, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like this one. This one I enjoyed. And I believe this is the only one that didn't get a 3DS port. Next up is Nintendo Land. Just a whole bunch of mini games, kind of like the Wii Sports for this generation. So much fun. I really enjoy these. These are just how some of the games look. I'll read them to you. They have Legend of Zelda Battle Quest. They have Pikmin Adventure, Metroid Blast. That one I really enjoyed. Mario Chase. That one was pretty fun as well. Luigi's Ghost Mansion. That's pretty cool. Animal Crossing Sweet Day. Yoshi's Fruit Cart. Takamaru's Ninja Castle. Captain Falcon's Twister Race. Octopus Dance. Donkey Kong's Crash Course. And Balloon Trip Breeze. Just pretty fun mini games based on Nintendo games from their generation. I had a lot of fun with this. Next up is Mario and Sonic at Rio 2016, excuse me, Olympic Games. This one was pretty fun. I like the boxing event. That one was like one of my favorites. Just funny seeing Mario and Sonic fighting and you just punch the hell out of people in the ring. It's just so funny. But yeah, this game has gone up in price like for a ridiculous amount. So if you can find this one for cheap, go for it. I was lucky to pick it up on day one. Next up is Wii Party U. Pretty fun game. Kind of remind me of Mario Party. Move around the boards, 4 players, whole bunch of cool mini games. Pretty fun game. Pretty fun game. Next up is Mario Party 10. A bit disappointing. It's one of my least favorites. I don't like that the players is not separated. Everybody's in one cart, so it kind of defeats the purpose of, you know, even calling it, not calling it Mario Party. It's still Mario Party, but it just doesn't feel like Mario Party. After 8, that's when they started the whole cart thing, and I didn't like that. Luckily, in the new one, they did away with that. But the mini games are pretty fun on here. Another disappointment, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Pretty bare bones. Not a lot of content in this game at all. It's fun, but you know, you can have the Mega Mushroom and turn giant, but that really doesn't make it a good game. It's alright. It's an okay game. The new one is way better. And last for the only exclusive games, Devil's Third. But I believe you can get this on PC as well. And this game is not that great at all. I don't recommend buying this game. If you're gonna buy it, don't pay no more than $10 or $20 for it. It's not worth $300 that it's going for right now. You know, I mean, it's alright. You know, they did have online mode. I only played it like one time. Now I can't play it no more because they shut down the service for that game, for this game. Okay, now the games that was once exclusive to the Wii U, but no longer exclusive anymore. Or games that have been ported, you know, to the Wii U, but is exclusive to Nintendo. That's what I'm trying to say. First one is Pikmin 3. I didn't enjoy this one. I just hate being timed. I really do hate being timed in games. They do have a Switch port. I'm sure it's better, but I'm not going to get that one because I already have this version. I'm good with this one. Next up is new Super Luigi U. I love this one. I mean, I just say I don't like being timed, but your time is limited on this game, but it's a fun game. And I 100% this one. And it's just so much fun, so much fun. I played it on the Switch as well. Next up is new Super Mario Bros. U. Another fun game. I love the level design. Played this on the Switch as well. I 100% on both consoles. I really enjoyed this one. A launch title for the Wii U, by the way. Next up is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Love this game. It's a bit difficult once you get into later levels. I might try and 100% it, but not on this console though, the Switch version. But yeah, I really do want to 100% it. Very fun game. Hopefully they make a new Donkey Kong game soon. Next up is Bayonetta 2. And it also comes with Bayonetta 1, bonus game. So you're getting 2 games for the price of 1. I love Bayonetta. Can't wait for part 3. Haven't heard anything on it. It's like, come on Nintendo, give us something. But just think of Devil May Cry, but with a female. A very sexy female, I might add. But this one is pretty good. I love it. I have to play the Switch versions as well. Next up is Yoshi's Woolly World. One of my favorite Yoshi games is this one. They also have this available on the 3DS as well. I just love the artwork. The art style of the game. How everything is like made of yarn. It just looks amazing. So many different Yoshis. You can scan all your Amiibos in the game. Not sure if you can scan the newer Amiibos. I don't think anything would happen. Anything that came out like after this game release. So I haven't tried that yet, but who knows? Maybe one day I will. Next up is Super Mario 3D World. Very fun game. I beat the Switch version a few months ago. and even this version is still pretty good as well. The Switch version is much more faster, but I loved this game when it came out. Very fun game. This probably was my game of the year that year. Next up is Mario Kart 8. Really love this game. I put like over 100 hours into this game, as well as the Switch version as well. The only thing I didn't like about this game is the battle mode sucks. It's not actual battle courses in this one. You're playing battle mode on the race courses, which on paper it sounds okay, but it's really not. It's really not. It didn't work. That's why they made the Switch version, and they changed that. Next up is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Very fun game. This is also available on the 3DS and also the Switch. I beat it on the Wii U. Love this game. I might go back and revisit it on the Switch. I don't think I'm going to play the 3DS version. I just got it for collecting purposes. But fun game. Next up is Poken Tournament. I really enjoyed this on the Wii U. For some reason I couldn't get into it on the Switch. I didn't play that much on the Switch for some reason. It's a better version, but it's just, maybe I was just tired of this game after a while. Very fun game. I do prefer this over Smash Brothers, but nobody's really playing this like they're playing Smash Brothers. Okay, next up is The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Beautiful, beautiful game. Now I kind of want them to port this to the Switch at 60 FPS. Because after playing Skyward Sword on the Switch, it's like now I want this game on the Switch as well. I love this game. Love the story. Love the characters, the gameplay, everything is just so great. One of my favorite Zelda games. Oops. Next up is Zombie U. This was a launch title for the Wii U. This was exclusive to the Wii U at one point. Not anymore. It got ported to the PS4 and Xbox One. Pretty fun game. This really shows what the Wii U gamepad can do. This is one of the few games that utilizes the gamepad. Like, for an example, when you're looking at your bag to find something, you have to look down at the screen, and enemies can still attack you while you do that. It's like real time. But I love this game. A lot of people didn't like it, say it was mediocre, but I found some enjoyment out of this one. I definitely will revisit this one because I think there's different endings. Next up is Hyrule Warriors. Pretty decent game. I love the second game. I did have the Switch version, but I got rid of it for some reason. I might get it again for this one. I'm not sure. But it's a pretty fun game. I like the slashing enemies and, you know, just doing all kinds of crazy stuff, playing as different characters. Fun. Some of my favorites is Link. I like playing as Impa. And I think you can play as Ganon as well. But very fun game. This is also on the 3DS as well. Next up is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Gonna be honest, just like I said in my Nintendo Switch video, I didn't like this game at first, but then a few years ago I gave it a try. I was on vacation. I was like, okay, I have time, let me get into it. And then I played it and I loved it. And I will be playing this again on the Switch though. Definitely can't wait to do that again. But this game is dope. I had to get it on the Wii U and the Switch. Next up is Wii Sports Club. This is basically just a port from the Wii. The Wii Sports from the Wii. I guess you can call it a remastered version. It's more of an updated version. Pretty fun. You know, it's more or less the same thing as, you know, the Wii version. But I heard this, I see this one is going up in price as well. You know, a lot of these Wii U games is going up in price. Next up is Lego City Undercover. This, at one point, it was exclusive to the Wii U, but now it's on PS4, it's on Xbox One, it's on the Nintendo Switch as well. But this is a pretty fun game. The Wii U version is the most unique one, but any version is fine. I do have this on PS4 as well. If you watch my PS4 video, you'll know that. But pretty fun game. I'm not really into these Lego games, but this one is pretty fun. This is the... No, it's not the only Lego game I own. I do own another one. Next up is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Now this is another one I want to see on the Switch because I want to play it in 60 FPS. But this is a very, very, very fun game. It's much more darker than the other ones. This one, it does take a while to get into, you know, because the game starts off pretty slow. But I do want to play this game again, even if Nintendo don't bring it to the Switch. I'll be fine, because I do have the Wii version as well. I never played the Wii version, so I will try the Wii version if Nintendo doesn't decide to bring it to the Switch. But pretty fun game. I know it's pointless to play it on the Wii, you know, because it doesn't look that good. But I don't have no problem with going back. Oh, it's pretty hot. I keep going like this. But next up is NES Remix Pack. This comes with NES Remix 1 and 2 from the 3DS. This is a pretty neat concept. Neat concept. You know, you're taking old NES games and you're just adding a bit of a twist to it. You don't get the actual game. You know, you just play them, but it has a bit of a twist to it. Like, for an example, you have to... there's one where you have to beat the Mario level without jumping, or, you know, stuff like that. But this is a pretty cool games, pretty cool package. This would be great for the Switch as well. Okay, now getting into the third parties now. So I'm just trying to get myself together. Let me just grab a stack. Okay. Sorry, it's very hot. Getting into the third parties now. First up, we have Resident Evil Revelations. I really enjoyed this on the 3DS. I played it on PlayStation 3. I have it on PS4 as well. Very fun game. It was once exclusive to the 3DS, but not anymore. Capcom saw how many copies it sold in the 3DS, so they figured, let's port it over. Next up is Batman Arkham City Armored Edition. This is my favorite Batman game out of all the three. Out of all of them, actually. All the ones that came out. So glad this got a Wii U port. Pretty good port. I find nothing wrong with it. But this is a dope game. Batman is just one of my favorite superheroes and one of the best superhero games. Next up is Batman Arkham Origins. Just like in my PlayStation 3 video, a lot of people didn't like this game, but I enjoyed the hell out of it. Yeah, just for some reason, people didn't like this one. But I enjoyed it. Pretty good story. It's similar to the other ones in terms of, you know, fighting. So I don't know why people didn't like this one. Now, next up I have Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I love the zombies in this game. Love the multiplayer. This port is a decent port. It's not a bad port. It's better on here than the PlayStation 3. I think the 360 version is better though. But this is a very good game. I'm surprised that Activision put this on the Nintendo console. You know, and being able to play this on the iPad, not the iPad, the Wii U gamepad was pretty fun as well. Next up is Call of Duty Ghosts. This is the very last Call of Duty game on Nintendo console ever made. After this one, they never made any more. They didn't bring Advanced Warfare. You know, that was the next one that came out after this one. But it was I was pretty upset because I really wanted to play, you know, some of the Call of Duty games on the Wii U. And it was more than capable of getting it ported. They could have ported on there, but I guess they didn't. But this one wasn't that bad. Story mode is pretty good as well. Next up is Darksiders 2. Now I picked this game up from GameStop. That's why the case is black. You know, I'm gonna try to find a blue case for it. Never played this one. I heard it was like Zelda and God of War. That's the only reason why I picked it up. But it looks fun though. I can't wait to try it though. Next up is Watchdogs. This port is not that bad. A lot of people don't know that this game exists on the Wii U, and this is the last Ubisoft game that before Ubisoft said that they wasn't going to make any more games on the Wii U. This was like the last one that they made for the Wii U. But eventually they ported stuff over to the Switch as well, Ubisoft. But this is one of my favorite games. I probably would say this is one of my favorite games of all time. I have this game on, you're gonna think I'm crazy, I have it on Wii U. I think I mentioned this before. I have it on Wii U, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PS4 as well. I just love this game that much. But very fun game. Next up is Shantae and the Half Genie Hero. I bought this game, I think when it first came out, or around the time it came out, and I didn't touch it. I didn't open it, and didn't do anything because I didn't know what to expect from this game. And there was one day I was at work, and they announced that, oh, it's going to be a huge snowstorm, so we might not be able to make it to work the next day. And I wasn't able to make it to work the next day, and pretty much I had got a free day. And I looked at this game, I was like, okay, let me try it. I tried it. 8 hours later, I couldn't stop playing it. It's very good. I really want to get into the other ones as well. Next up is Shovel Knight. This is another game I gotta play. Heard so many great things about it. I know they have this on the Switch as well. I have the Amiibo that came with it as well. I have the gold Shovel Knight Amiibo, and I had the 3-pack as well. But it looks fun. Can't wait to try it. Next up is Injustice: Gods Among Us. Love this game. This is what Mortal Kombat vs. DC is supposed to have been, but it wasn't. This one was way better than Mortal Kombat vs. DC. Way better. Very fun fighting game. One of my favorite characters to play as is Harley Quinn. It's the back. Yeah, I like Superman as well. Hey, Batman. And the Joker, of course. Okay, let me get the other stack. We're almost done. We're almost at the end. Next up is Assassin's Creed 3. I beat this last year on the PS4. I absolutely love this one. It's one of the few Assassin's Creed games I beat. I beat this in Valhalla as well. But there's still like so many side missions to do in this one and in Valhalla. I might go back and do that. Not too sure. But this one was fun. A lot of people didn't like this one, but I enjoyed it. Next up is Assassin's Creed 4. Black Flag. This is another one I want to try. You know, because I played it years ago. I think around the time when it came out. Wasn't really feeling it, you know, but I do want to try it now. Yeah, I want to try all the Assassin's Creed games eventually. Next up is Lego Marvel Avengers. I was just trying to think of the other Lego game I have, and this is the other one. I don't think I played this one. Yeah, I don't think I played this one. Looks fun though. Like I said, I'm not really into these Lego games, but that's Lego Marvel Avengers. Next up is Splinter Cell Blacklist. Now this is a game I gotta get going on. I love stealth games, you know, I love Metal Gear Solid, so this one, man, I gotta get going on this one, you know, and I'm gonna play it on the Wii U. I'm not gonna play the PS3 version, but this one I gotta get going on that. Next up is Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. Couldn't really get into this one. I know a lot of people like the Ninja Gaiden games, but I don't know, for some reason I couldn't get into it. I tried it for like an hour and then I was done. You know, it's not really my kind of game, but it is fun though. It's fun. Next up is DuckTales Remastered. Absolutely love this freaking game. What they did with the remaster, they did a very good job. And now this game is going up in price as well. So, like I said with the other game, if you find this for cheap, just buy it. Don't even think about it, just get it. But you won't regret it because this is a good platforming game. Another good platforming game, Rayman Legends. This was supposed to have been an exclusive to the Wii U, but then Ubisoft, they dropped the ball on that and said, okay, we're going to bring it to other consoles. So they brought it on PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PS4. And I don't blame them because they want to make that money. So, and they know that nobody wasn't buying the Wii U. So they figured, let's put our game on something else as well. We're not going to limit it to a console that's not selling. But this game is dope. I didn't play through the Wii U version, but I did play through the PS4 version. And I love it. I think I have this on PS4 as well. Next up is Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2. Now, funny story about this game. I went to GameStop. I bought a couple of games. This was one of them. And then, when I get home, they put in the wrong game. They gave me the first game and not the second one. But I'm not upset because I never played any of these games, so you know, I have the first one, but I just have this the case for the second game. So if I could find a case for the first one, that'd be great. You know, and then if I could just find a loose copy of part 2, then that'd be great as well. So, but I am interested in these games. This one, part 2, and then part 1. Really want to play them. Next up is 007 Legends. Really fun game. Pretty fun game. It's not as good as the other ones. This is basically just 5, I guess you could say 5 missions based on 5 movies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So the missions is based on Goldfinger, Moonraker, Die Another Day, License to Kill, or Her Majesty's Secret Service, and Skyfall. That's the bonus level. But it's not a bad game. It's not as good as the game that came out before it, the GoldenEye 007 Reloaded. And the even Bloodstone. I enjoyed 007 Bloodstone more than this. Next up is Tekken Tag Tournament 2, Wii U Edition. This is one of the few Tekken games to come out on a Nintendo console. I only can think of 2 other Tekken games that came out on a Nintendo console, and that's for the 3DS and for the Game Boy Advance. But this one is a dope game. I love part 1, so it was a no-brainer to get part 2, and it was crazy to see this game on a Nintendo console, so I figured I would go for it. And I like that you can use costumes from the Mario characters. It's just funny seeing Heihachi in the freaking Toad outfit, but this is a pretty decent game. I love it. And last but not least is NBA 2K13. I have been trying to find this game for a long while. At one point, I had saw it in the store one day. It was like $40. I was like, I don't want to pay that. And then couldn't find it for a long time. And I finally found this version. I think this game is going to go up in price. That's why I bought it. You know, it's not the best sports game. You know, this is the only basketball game on the Wii U. Unless I'm missing something. I really don't know. But not bad. You know, it's not a great port, but it's okay. And that is it for the video. So that's my Wii U collection. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like on this video as well. Leave a comment. Let me know what's your favorite Wii U game. Do you still have your Wii U? Did you sell it because you got the Switch now? And yeah, that's about it. I really enjoyed the Wii U. I thought it was a good console. And the Wii U, I'm going to be honest, the failure of the Wii U is the reason why the Switch is selling. A lot of people don't think about that, but to me it's true. But yep, it's my Wii U collection. It's still a good system. Nintendo still have the service up, you know, still have the Wii U eShop up there, you know, so I'm definitely going to be downloading some games from there that I don't have before they decide to take the service down, because we don't know how long it's going to be up there. The first game I'm going to download is Metroid Prime Trilogy. Really want to play it, so I better get going on downloading it before Nintendo decides, oh, we're going to announce that we're taking the Wii U eShop down. So I'm definitely going to get up on that. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and if you enjoy my content, just subscribe. Thank you so much. It would mean the world to me if you do that. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.